Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Happy Thursday. It is the day of the week we're meeting together. It's been a while, at least a couple of weeks, because last week I was in silent meditation self-retreat, as you may know. I hope you're well. What's been going on for you? Where are you tuning in from? Let me know. I've missed you guys. I have missed you. I love coming live. I love sharing content and tips and things that work for me that may be working for you. So it is a pleasure to be back. I'm kind of chilled, like in my home office. So not up in my living room with the background that you usually see. It's getting together a little bit, right? We've got the frame on the wall, which is on the wall, not on the table. Little plant that my friend actually brought me last time that she came. So it's getting kind of together. We're still waiting for our sofas. Anyway, but what's been going on for you? I hope you're well. For those of you that are new, whether you are watching on my business page, Thierry V. Alexander, the Rising World Private Community, or the YouTube channel of mine, just to introduce myself, my name is Thierry from thierryvalexander.com. And each and every single week, we're meeting here to talk about a topic which is typically linked to the blog that came out on thierryvalexander.com on the Monday. Each and every single Monday, there's a new blog that comes out. Yet this week I want to make it special. I don't want to talk about necessarily that. You can always go and check it out. Because I've been, let me know, do you know that I was on a 5-day silent meditation retreat last week? Coucou maman. So let me know if you're aware that I was in a silent self-meditation retreat. I usually go to a 10-day silent meditation retreat each and every single year on my birthday in April. For the second year in a row, it hasn't happened for obvious reasons. So I decided to make my own because I need that time for myself. I need to restart. For me, it's like a reset button kind of thing. And the reason I desire to do this, I choose to do that each and every single year in addition of my daily meditation practice. It's because it makes me come back and bounce back stronger, higher, with better clarity. It makes me come back to you with a better, lighter energy. Thanks for the love. Merci pour le petit cœur. And this is what I want to talk about here today with you, which is work-life balance. Is that one of the reasons why you've started your business? Say yes or no in the comment section if that's one of the reasons that you have started your business, to be able to choose when you work, when you don't, what to do, where you do it, who you do it with. Is that a reason that you've chosen to start your business? That's definitely one of mine. Definitely one of mine that, for time freedom, financial freedom, and even mom says yes, probably doesn't understand what I've said, but that's fine. Thanks for the support. Merci pour l'encouragement, même si t'as peut-être pas compris ce que j'ai dit, mais ça fait plaisir. And that was one of my main things. To start my business, and au passage, in French, en français, juste pour que tu saches quand même, vu ce que tu as dit, oui, yes, je parle de flexibilité dans le monde du travail, avec la vie, etc. So anyway, let's carry on English as we always do. Just wanted to acknowledge my mom. Thank you very much. Give her some love if you're live or on a replay. And what I found, though, interestingly enough, and it is something that tends to happen to a lot of new entrepreneurs, especially those that are not from a background like family background that is in entrepreneurship, that we tend to take our employee mindset and transfer it into our entrepreneurial life. Not a match, because this is not the reason why you went into building your own business. It's not to carry on the same pattern, the same mindset over there, right? You want to change, you want to have the freedom, you want to work for yourself, you want to travel whenever you want, you want to be able to disconnect from the work life when you decide, you want to be able to socialize and also have control over everything in life, in your life. And turns out that most of the time, people in entrepreneurship, definitely has been the case for me, because we enjoy what we do, we found a passion, we are finally our own boss, we end up working even more than when we were an employee. And at the very least, at the same kind of level, the same pace of expectation, that is working 8 to 9 hours a day and having to stay in the office or in front of the laptop, of the screen, endlessly, even if we are not so productive actually when we do that. Have you found that? And what that ends up doing is turning that energy into exhaustion, into boredom, getting bored, and that is not fun. That is not fun. Like, I seriously felt for many years, for at least at the beginning of my entrepreneurship experience and journey, that I was gonna buy myself another job, if that makes sense. When I was serious at implementing the income producing activity and doing the do, etc., etc., it kind of turned into another job that I created for myself, instead of that freedom lifestyle that I've always desired. So where are you at on that scale? Where are you on the scale of freedom that you wanted to create for yourself? Do you feel that you're constantly on the laptop, that actually you never disconnect? Do you feel that you've got maybe a well-balanced lifestyle and work-life balance? You manage somehow to create that for yourself from the get-go, very rare, but possible. Where are you at? What is it that you feel like within your business? So only recently, and listen, for the record, I've been in entrepreneurship since 2011, if you count my beginning of freelancing as a makeup artist. Then in 2012, I got into digital type of businesses, network marketing, still doing like parties and all this. So that was a lot of time that I was spending outside of the house. And truly speaking, I was creating another prison for myself, like mind prison. Only recently, for about 3 to 4 years ago now, when I decided to follow my heart and to align with who I am, what I wanted to create, when I said yes to entrepreneurship, when entrepreneurship found me somehow, and I said yes to it, not in the way that I've expected. Didn't expect anything specific, to be honest, in terms of entrepreneurship, because I don't have a background within my family that is entrepreneurial oriented, not at all. I just recently actually told my mom and helped my mom to make the shift between the employee mindset to entrepreneurial mindset, because she does a bit of cleaning, and she was doing cleaning for people that are not, it's not a company that was sending her, she was finding her own clients, but she was still calling them her boss. I was like, no, they're not your boss, they are your clients. Do they tell you when to come? Do they tell you, do they force you to take your holidays when you want, or can you choose to tell them, I'm not going to be available at the time? Can you decide when to leave without having to consult? Can you say, this is it? If all that is yes, then they're not a boss. Do they pay you a minimum wage, or can you negotiate your income? Yes, okay, great. And can you have other clients that are for the same type of jobs without conflict at all? them telling you, oh, you're not allowed to find another client that is requiring the same service from you. If all that is yes, then they're not an employer, they're not a boss. I told my mom, I said, they are your clients. And now she sees the distinction, and every time she talks to me, she says, oh, my client, my client. And now she found herself a permanent job, and she does she does the distinction. She told me, oh, my boss, my new boss to be, but then my clients. And I was so proud of her, because again, we're not a family of entrepreneurs, so we had to learn that. And I'm glad that I can bring that to my mom. Anyway, that was a little bracket, a side note. But where are you at in terms of your work-life balance? Now, what I found, and this is why I'm going to give you some tips, right? Because I want you to be feeling better and making sure that you are enjoying what you're doing. Because I knew something needed to change. Otherwise, it would, like I said, become another job and making me feel exhausted, overwhelmed, like I'm not going anywhere else, that I don't socialize, that I'm always glued to my screen. And I am, because I love what I do. But I am also consciously now making sure that I do disconnect to reconnect with me, with the nature, with my friends, with my loved ones, my creativity outside of the work itself, So what is it that you're doing to disconnect, to reset? You already know one of the things that I do personally, which is meditation. And that's definitely a massive element in my life. I start my day with meditation, and I finish my day with meditation daily. Now, some people do tend to ask me how long to meditate, how long do you meditate, where do you meditate? Is there a specific meditation that you use? Do you use apps to meditate? Because there are some apps out there that you can use. I think one is called Bamboo or something like this. There's plenty of different apps now that you can find for anything, hey? For me, it's very simple. There are many different meditation techniques. I like to keep it simple. I tried many of them. Then I found one that works really well with me, which is all about natural breathing from the nostrils, in and out, being conscious about the breathing coming in, the breathing coming out, feeling it, right on the edge of your nostrils, or maybe in the bridge of your nostrils inside, and on the top of your lips. And the reason of focusing on this area, it's because it's a very small area, isn't it? Right? And by focusing your attention here to the breathing, the natural breathing, nothing gimmicky, no hard breathing, except if you feel that you're falling asleep, you're losing track, that you feel drowsy, then here you can elevate your energy and get awakened again by hard breathing within your meditation. But otherwise, just keep the natural breathing. That's all you need and feel it coming in and out in the edge of your nostrils and on top of your lip. Okay. And when you're focusing on this area, because as I said, it's a small area, it's going to sharpen your mind. Since I've been doing meditation, my mind has become sharper and sharper and sharper. And also my day unfolds way better, much more pleasantly. Not that I don't have shit happening in my life, right? I do, like everybody else. Like everybody else, I've got crap going on. I've got situations coming up. I've got people that I've got to deal with on a daily basis. Being an entrepreneur, that's what we do. We serve, and we come across some blackbirds that are, like corpse. What are those blackbirds that are not very nice, that are attacking other birds? Then you've got few of those birds that you're going to meet. But when doing meditation, I found that I can tackle things in a better way. It doesn't affect me as much. At the end of the day, when meditating, it also makes me feel relaxed and going to bed with a lower energy. Okay, especially if you have difficulties to sleep. I've got some clients that have difficulties to sleep and they think about their business all the time. They've got those ideas and they cannot switch off. Meditating at the end of the day is definitely going to support you and help you have a better sleep pattern and quality as well. So meditation, huge benefit to do it on a daily basis. Let me know, do you meditate? Who of you is meditating on a daily basis or regular basis or sometimes at all? Do you meditate? Type the word meditation if you meditate, or give me the meditation man emoji, which is one of my favorites if you do meditate. And if you have a type of meditation, what type of meditation do you use? Because as I said, I use one primarily, which is, if you want to check it out, it's called Vipassana. That's one that I use, and I always every year attend my 10-day silent meditation retreat where no eye contact with anyone, no touch, no writing, no reading, no devices whatsoever, for 10 days silence, straight, and being in your thoughts, about 10 hours a day meditation. And because I haven't done it for the second year in a row due to obvious reasons, right, the global situation that doesn't allow us to travel, then I have done my own self 5-day, half of it, meditation retreat last week. Hence why I wasn't on the Facebook Live on Thursday, as you know, right? I use some automation in order to make sure to remain in touch with you, for you to have some content, some value while I am away, which is another tip for you to have a work-life balance. It's to use automation in your business. Do you use automation in your business? Yes or no? If you don't, I highly recommend. If you don't know how to do it, give me a shout. I'll help you out. So silent meditation retreats every year, at least once, helps me also to reset. You know, in addition of my daily practice, it helps me to reset. So that's one of the meditation technique that I use. Another one is, so this one is completely silence and breathing, natural breathing, as I said. The second one that I use and I implement, especially at the beginning of my day, after I've done this silence one on natural breathing, is a guided meditation. And then I've got another one, like talking and making me visualize certain things, my life, my business, where I want to go, where I am, how I want to be during my day, how I want my day to unfold, etc. And then another one is sounds that I use mostly at night, frequency sounds that are helping me elevating my frequencies higher and to connect to some of the goals that I've got going on. Okay, so that might be a little bit too much jargon, but if you want more on meditation, let me know. I'll help you out. So yeah, meditation, automation, fantastic way to have a work-life balance, because it helps you to have stuff going out and working for you, making your business run when you are not on task. That's what, you know, this, I was on meditation and boom, during that 5-day, you had posts coming in my Rise and Grow community private Facebook group, at least, right? Because on personal profile, you cannot automate. But on my business page, on my personal, my private Rise and Grow community group, there was some posts going on. My, the what's it called? The blog of the week came out on Monday as normal on my website, thierryalexander.com. The emails went out being broadcasted. My robots on has been broadcasting as well the messages with the new blog, etc., etc. So my business was running, and I had some requests while I was meditating. When I came back, now I've got requests and messages of people wanting, you know, more information about what I do. Automation is amazing. That's helping you to gain more time to do what you love elsewhere, although you love your business, hopefully, but to be able to enjoy life, the freedom lifestyle you've desired so much, and while having a thriving business. If you want to know more about automation, type the word automation. And in fact, actually, you know that each and every single week I'm giving you access to a freebie of some sort. This week, because we're not necessarily talking about the topic of the blog that came out on Monday. I want to offer you this opportunity to jump on a complimentary coaching, discovery coaching session, where we can dive into where you are, where you want to be, what's the discrepancy between the two, and perhaps even talk about automation solutions, the tools that I'm using. I'll give you access to a guide, 7 automation tools guide, if you book this complimentary coaching session, discovery session with me. So that you can have already some solutions to help you out, creating more time, well, not more time, but regaining control over the time you're spending on your business. Okay, so your business doesn't take over your life, but you are in charge of how you are managing it and what you're doing as well. So the next thing that I would mention to have a well work-life balance, and I talk to myself, by the way, like, I'm not perfect. I still sometimes like find myself, like right now, it's been a couple of days or so that I've finished my meditation retreat, and I found myself a little bit too much on the screen already, and I'm like, no, I need to go for a walk today. Didn't get out of the house. Right after this Facebook Live, I am going to join my partner, and we're gonna go for a walk because needed. I mean, I'm choosing to have control over my life. So another tip is to do some hiking. Well, that's what I do. Okay, I'm talking about what I do. Hiking regularly, connect with nature, be in the wild. If you like hiking, otherwise do something else. Meet with your friends, have a tea time, have a catch up call. But find what works for you. Find what you love. Find what makes you tune into the good vibes, essentially, right? I mean, there's no other fancy words, right? There's no fancy words. Just things that make you feel good. For me, hiking is one of things that makes me feel good. Going out of the city, in the wild, in the nature, and then reconnect, to reset. Does that make sense? Is there anything that you connect with from what I'm saying here? Is there anything that you're doing already from what I've shared? Is there anything else that you want to share and that you're doing and perhaps could help? Myself, some other people. Share with us, what is it that you're doing to disconnect from your work that you love so much, yes, yet that you find yourself connected to way too much. So, and then my last tip, I will leave you with that, is to time block in the diary, right? I mean, that I cannot stress enough the importance of having a diary. This is my body. It's always with me. Wherever I go, well, now I'm gonna go for a walk after this Facebook Live. It's not joining, but if I'm going anywhere, during the day, and I want to work somewhere else than in my home office, or if I'm dog sitting and doing my meditation retreat somewhere else, during the dog sitting, half of that time, where I've been house sitting at the same time last week for last 12 days, then this is coming with me, because I want to know what's going on at whatever points. If someone is calling me and asking me for a catch up, or to have a meeting or something, then I can tell you what I do at what time by the minute, literally, and tell you if I'm available or not. And so in the diary, to time block, for relaxation, fun, socializing time, that's important. Like, you look at my diary, there is my morning routine is right there. Meditation, then, well, my first meditation that I've mentioned, the natural breathing. The second little meditation, which is 15 minutes in terms of visualizing and connecting with my goals, etc. Gratitude journaling, then coffee plus personal development, and then every other day running and shower. Okay, that's my morning routine no matter what. Then I've got my messenger, my DMO, daily method of operation. Do you have a daily method of operation? Do you know your 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 diary? Do you know your day-to-day type of activities? And so I've got that, my relaxation, my me time. Then I've got my socializing time as well. And for me, actually, I do power hour with my teams, and that is also a socializing time for me, a slash productive time, because I'm doing my work blocks outside of the power hour anyway, but during the power hour it's extra. So if you're in a business where you've got teams, then you can use power hour to make sure that you're socializing, so you can tackle two things at the same time, socializing and do even more work. Okay. But then we've got that little moment of catch up sort of thing, and then I've got my other times, like this tomorrow we've got a dinner with friends, and on Saturday we've got another dinner and a bat mitzvah that is planned as well the whole Saturday. Meaning that on Saturday, exceptionally, I will not come live. That's very rare. Or actually, I might, but in the morning, early in the day. So stay tuned for that. Instead of, because it's kind of Saturday, Sunday, I tend to do it on Saturday, the Facebook Live over the weekends. I'll probably do it on Saturday morning, because now I like to keep my Sunday completely out of work, sort of thing. So that's another thing. Keep a day or two to switch off completely from commitments to people. Okay, this is what I mean. Like Sunday for me, it's preparing the week ahead, connecting maybe with some creative type of work, like post creation, funnels creation, email marketing, things that I want to do and that I love doing, but yet no Facebook lives, no broadcast to be sent, although it would be scheduled, so that doesn't really matter. No Facebook live, and no coaching clients, no team meetings whatsoever on Sunday. Or it would be very rare, but I haven't had any for a long time now, because I decided that my Sunday is my rest day completely. Saturday I'm reducing, well, even Friday I'm kind of reducing a little bit, and then on Friday a little bit more, and then on Sunday it's my rest day. Important, because you won't be sustainable. You won't be sustaining your energy of showing up and being committed to your audience if you are 24/7. You're going to burn yourself out. Trust me, I've done it, and I went to Southeast Asia for several months to recharge. That is why it is important to have some me time in the morning, in the evening, maybe even through the day at some point, one day of the week to do something different, to go for a walk, to catch up with some friends, to be able to sustain yourself within your business and to attract the right energy. Because when we're glued to the screen all the time, to our phone, we actually become less productive. Like we're clinging everything. Oh, we're trying to hold on to everything and to not let go. When letting go, it becomes so much lighter and so much more pleasant. And people feel that. Your energy is felt by other people, even through the screen, even when you're doing a Facebook Live, even when, you want, right now I'm coming, and whomever is live, that's great. I'll interact with you. If you interact back, even better. Okay. And whomever is on a replay, then I'm interacting indirectly. Okay. So I'm acknowledging you right now. But whomever is here, great. Whomever is not, then we might see each other next time. It's fine. As when we are so attached, we're like, being conscious about everything, and we're becoming so attached to the outcome. Okay. So I hope that made sense to you. But here are my tips. So daily meditation, if you can, morning and night. That's what I recommend all my clients. Automation is a great tool and strategy to use. Let me know if you want some information on that. Hiking or doing something that you love on a regular basis, and time blocking your relaxation, your fun time, your socializing time in your diary, having a diary to make sure that you are having everything in place, so that you have the awareness and of knowing that you've got to switch off. Okay, a reminder kind of thing. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if it was, and if it was, feel free to either tag your friends, your fellow entrepreneurs into these Facebook lives, inviting them in the Rise and Roll private community if you're part of this group as well. And remember, if you want to have a complimentary discovery breakthrough session with me where we can dive into what is blocking you to move forward within your business, then drop the word coaching in the comment section. I think I didn't even say that earlier, but drop the word coaching in the comment section if you want to book your session, and then you will see the calendar where you can book your session and pick the date and time that is suiting you. And we'll meet and discuss your business and where you're at, what you need, how I can potentially help you, and make the needle move closer to the achievement of your freedom lifestyle that you are truly desiring to create, and that work-life balance. So on that note, lots of love to you. My partner is waiting on the other side of where we're living, so I'm going to go and join him. We're on the top of the half hour, and if you have any questions, let me know. Pleasure to seeing you again, to be connecting with you after this time that I've spent in silence, to reset and come back even stronger with a higher energy, more clarity, more plans and goodness to bring forward for you to help you in your business. So yeah, look forward to connect with you further. If you have any questions, again, drop them in the comment section in the group. If you want to create a post and you have a questions, feel free as well. This is what it is for. It is for your voice to be heard that I've created this platform. And otherwise, you can also contact me privately. So lots of love to you. Have a great evening, end of the week, beautiful weekend ahead. This Facebook Live is a wrap. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. You take care. Bye-bye.